Good evening, everyone. I'm Danica Daniel, and I'm so excited to be here tonight for what is truly going to be an inspiring conversation. So, without further ado, Summer Dennis and Madame Noire present Pink Lotus Conversations. Yay! Pink Lotus Conversations is a platform dedicated to uplifting Black women. This space is all about fostering open, honest, and amazing conversations that celebrate the bonds that we have and where we're going and how we uplift one another. So tonight, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, we're spotlighting a different kind of love, not just romantic love, okay? We're spotlighting love between friends, sisters, and most importantly, Black women in our community that continue to inspire and uplift each other every single day. So I am so excited to be here today with an amazing panel of Black women who every day embody what it means to be a sister that supports one another and sees the beauty within. So let me talk about these amazing women next to me. First of all, we have R&B songstress and the woman behind Pink Lotus Conversation. I'm talking about the one, the only Summer Dennis. This is so exciting. Thank you so much. We're so excited to be here.
I'm so glad you're here.
It's going to be great.
You're here.
It's all about celebrating sisterhood, and it's not just about romantic love. It's about love with sisters.
Yes.
Next, we have Tiffany Smith, who is all about embodying what it means to uplift Black women every single day as one of the social media mavens behind Madame Noire.
Hey, y'all.
And last but not least, we have Delisa Shannon, who is a media host extraordinaire and just somebody who continues to put a spotlight on culture and have conversations that impact Black women everywhere. So thank you guys for all being here. Excited to be here. So I'm inspired by this amazing platform that you brought together. So my first question has to be for the one and only Summer Dennis. Please tell us what inspired you to start Pink Lotus Conversations? What inspired you to create this platform that has been such an amazing safe space for Black women, especially Black women like me who are single on Valentine's Day? Don't believe this. So let's talk about it.
Well, yeah, I released a song. It's called Pink Lotus, and I also released a reggae remix. And I loved the song. I loved releasing the song because it's about consent. It's about a woman being powerful in her relationship and having freedom of choice. And I like to write those stories. And as far as Black women, I love to highlight our freedom to do whatever we want to do. We have freedom of choice. We can live however we choose to live. And we can support each other and be that rock, that foundation that we need. Like, it's okay to be in relationships, but being single and having different places in society, different roles, different interests, we are multifaceted, just like all women, and we can celebrate each other anytime. And I think Valentine's Day is a perfect time to celebrate just being who we are.
You know, that's so important that you brought that up. How important is it for everyone here to focus on self-love? You know, what are some of the things that you do at home to just remind yourself that it's not about the love that other people from the outside are giving you? It's about first and foremost the love that you have for yourself.
I mean, that's the name of the game this year for me, is reigniting my relationship with myself. Because I think coming off of 2024, I realized how much of myself I was giving out, but I wasn't pouring back in. The well was dry. The well was so dry. And I was thinking about the person that I was showing up for other people. And I was like, I don't even know if I like this person. And so I want to love myself again. And it's starting with having a different relationship with my body. Just remind me that I am worthy of love.
Black women, our bodies are so traumatized. I feel like just head to toe, we have experienced so much trauma from all of the various isms, right? We've got like all these different racism, we've got ageism, we've got all these things, and they all, as the most oppressed demographic out here, they impact us the most. So being nice to the body you're in that is so oppressed and so denied in society is so important. And I really started working on, I've got a lot of non-communicable things that I'm dealing with, from like just the stress of being Black and a woman. Tiffany, you were saying you were having a wellness journey too, weren't you?
Yes, I'm down about 35 pounds. So slow. Yeah, it is. It's just connecting with that wellness side of myself and how much I feel better when I'm doing the things. You know, sometimes the list of all the things you got to do can be really daunting, but it makes you feel better. I feel so much better after walking, especially after a stressful day. Once I hit that pavement, I'm moving and it moves with me, and now I'm seeing the results. We've all heard the saying, you know, fix another woman's crown without letting people know that you're fixing her crown, you know. When can you remember a time when a Black woman had your back? A time where a Black woman or any woman fixed your crown, held you down, and just made you feel like, wow, this sisterhood that we're talking about is real. Yeah, I think for me, I've been lucky enough to have so many of those experiences to where people are looking out for me and they're just doing right by me. But specifically in my career, the fact that my sisters will be like, you are perfect for this, tapping your shoulder, putting you in the mix, that just really makes me feel seen and feel loved. So yeah, I've had amazing Black women come and make sure that I'm good and make sure that I'm well taken care of. So that's amazing, actually. Yeah.
I've been very blessed recently in this past year to have so many multi-generational relationships with women. So the elder women that I know have just spoken so much life into me. So one of the women I work really closely with, for New Year's, she sent me a text and she was like, I want you to allow more of you into this world. Like, we need you. And I don't know why something opened like in me to be like, thank you. I need to allow myself to be more present, to be more full, to be more whole. And I think it's because she told me that my wholeness is important to her. Like, my existence is important to her. And I really needed that. I really needed that.
Was there's 21 left?
The greatest delights of this past year was just connecting with multi-generational sisters and expanding my definition of sisterhood. It's not just, you know, my peers to my left and my right. The women that did this before me and are like, look, you got it. Choose this, choose that, choose you. And I'm like, okay, I see it, I hear you.
I think, Summer, for you, it's so interesting to have that conversation as well, just kind of like how you present yourself as an artist. Did you have fear when you were coming out with your debut single, you know, to be yourself? Like, who is Summer Dennis going to be? Did you have that pressure? Like, who am I going to present myself to be?
Wow. It's so interesting because I sing so many different types of genres. Like, I'm Jamaican. Like, my parents put me in tons of classes, and I know many styles of music. So it's hard to figure out what I'm supposed to present. And also, you know, there's the stereotype of us loving jobs and money. And
I'm collecting checks.
Yes, I want to win. So, like, the hardest thing for me was I've got this goal to be the best and not necessarily as genuine to myself as I could be. So that's actually opened me up to situations where I have a lot of people defining my path and my career for me. A lot of them men. But anyway, it was just so strange because they're creating this path for me. And the hardest part was they could not see me as a Black woman. Like, my career has been washed in so many ways, whether it's whitewash, Latino wash, pop wash. Like, they're like, she could do anything.